Ladies and gentlemen, Chip has released a video called Living Off £1 in the World's Cheapest Country. I've heard it's a banger. I'm willing to give it a go and see. But also, we may have a new intro. Enjoy, if it works. Yeah, new intro. Let's go. New intro. The globe is back. Hell yeah. The globe is back. What we say, shout out restrained. Globe returns. All right. We don't want to take away too much from Chip's video, you know. So let's watch this. Let's watch this. 21 minutes. Get your popcorn. Get your drinks. Let's go. Can't believe it's back. I know. I know. Here we go, Chip.
Deutschmark, Lira, and Shillings. Francs, Deutschmark, Lira, and Shillings all had their place in time, but don't quite compare to the might of the Great British Pound.
Hell yeah. Oh, I got ads.
A 23 by 2.8 millimeter nickel brass alloy coin that most of you watching have once
Why is he lying down?
some of these fine delicacies. A currency so amazing, they named one of the great wonders of the world after it. And in fact, it is the world's oldest currency, still in use today, and is the equivalent to $1.23, or 400 rupees in Karachi, Pakistan.
Okay.
Now, some of you might recognize that from
God.
a certain 2009 masterpiece.
You idiot!
But it is, in fact, a real place.
Why has
And
it gone into
according to
COD?
the Worldwide Cost of Living Index, it is one of the cheapest places on our planet. And that is why I, Triple Crimes, am here to find out how far can £1 really get you?
Yeah, honestly.
In the cheapest city on Earth.
Yeah,
I
let's.
can't believe we bought a donkey.
Yeah, what are we saying about his mullet? I need an honest opinion here. What are we saying? Not the video, just the mullet. Felt like it's going to have a very mixed reception. Looks all right. Went to Australia one time. Oh, fuck's sake.
So in my hand is 400 rupees, which is our entire budget for day one. Just use the bidet and it holds.
How much is 400? How much is 400 rupees? How much is that? I don't have Siri. Is it £1? Is that actually what it is? I know that the video is that, but is that legit?
Hotel toilet. You know, you spray your bum all over it. My bum all still wet. It's amazing.
So we made it to Karachi, Pakistan. And
Okay.
straight away we met up with our guide Oz, who was a lovely guy. His driving, on the other hand,
Did I get something?
yeah, not so lovely.
That was my fault, I was distracting you.
So we got the small talk
my
out of the way
God.
with Oz and got to know him some more. And in a bid to tackle our jet lag, he insisted we try a traditional iced beverage.
Yeah, the goat would just be shit. That's
Jeez.
a lifestyle right there.
The drink is made by mixing milk, sugar, and ice in a blender with cream soda. And it kind of looks like the
That
drink
looks
from
kinda
Star
buff.
Wars and only costs 30 rupees, or around 7 pence.
I just got shot by the way.
That looks kind of buff.
Oh my god, the cameraman's been attacked. Birds don't take nicely to
Although I'm not
visitors,
gonna lie,
like-
right? He's been there for what, like 6 minutes, and he's already spent 7p. He spent 7% of his money on a drink.
So as cameraman
It does
Harry
look
was
buff,
plotting
though.
his revenge,
It tastes like
we were
shit,
left alone
really?
whilst Oz parked the car, and it became pretty obvious we were a long way from home.
I swear that thing's eating its own shit. Nah, he caught me, man. I'm not going near that thing.
Eventually, Oz
Jeez.
returned, and we continued on.
How much is the rent here?
Yeah, that's £50 a month. Yeah.
Wow. So how you cross the roads here, you just go. And hope no one hits you.
So I grappled with all the chaos around me,
Nuts.
and with roughly 93 pence in my pocket
stresses
and a
me
bit of
out,
an
you
empty
know.
stomach, I hunted down some cheap snacks.
What's he making?
So these are small snacks. They're salty.
Like crisps?
They're like crisps, yeah. Try this.
Oh, it is like crisps, yeah.
Now the crazy thing is, these street snacks cost us a total of 25 rupees, which was the equivalent to 5 pence.
I like it. Tastes like a
Bruh.
cake.
This is nuts, isn't it? Like, he's spent... So what? He's spent 12p so far, and he's got a drink and some food.
What a warm one. Incredible insight right there. All right, so the next place is like 1.5 kilometers away, so we're going to get on this little contraption here called a tuk-tuk. Serious speed.
Jeez, I've been in one of them.
Who's passed all the safety regulations.
We had one on the Sidemen house for a bit.
Karachi is located in the south of Pakistan.
Nah, man. We got ads. Get me off this.
And it is in fact the second most populated
Paradox
city
taking the 3
on the
months.
planet. And as we drove further into the city, this became more and more apparent.
Yeah,
We're in the
things got
immersion.
no indicator.
It did a little bit.
You just go where you want. Oh, slipped him. Oh, it's beautiful. Pakistan's own Lewis Hamilton.
The tuk-tuk costs us 75 rupees, which is only like 10 pence. The same distance in a London Uber, however, costs around £8, which is over 50 times more expensive.
There's so much going on here. I don't know where I'm going. It took us about 2 kilometers. You know, in London, that's a £20 Uber journey.
Is that-
And then the boss man's asking
The
you for
GoPro ain't
5
even
stars
on.
at the end, even though he hit a kid.
With food and transport covered, we decided to check out the clothes market in the hope of finding something unique and cheap, and boy, did we strike gold.
Oh, there's a McDonald's hat, man.
Oh,
That's looking
of
fine.
course.
What do you
That's-
reckon?
that's
Take
a
me back to
Theo.
my roots. I used to work there. How do I look? Good?
With my sophisticated McDonald's cap purchased, we fought our way back through the thin market roads, warring with motorbikes, wildcats, and tuk-tuks as we headed towards our next stall.
I tell you what, I'm gonna get the missus a pair of socks. Now, what was she like?
How? He's going to run out of
She's
money.
not a child. I just bought these socks for the missus back home. 50 rupees. You do the maths. What do you think? Nice? Exactly. He loves them.
Well, there goes part of the budget on some socks, so I really hope my girlfriend
he's
liked
running
those.
out already.
And whilst I finalised the purchase, a local man offered me a treat.
I can't really figure that out. I think it is sesame seeds.
I actually went to pay for the sesame snack, and this kind young man offered to pay for me. Now, obviously, I didn't
Cheers,
let him,
Bowler.
but with the offer there, we decided it wouldn't affect the remaining budget.
The people are so nice here. You know, you wouldn't get this in London, I swear to God. You'll just get chefed up by a 13-year-old kid for some prime. So apparently he's calling over some tea guy right now. This guy's gonna bring...
Bro, he's
bring
going to
the
spend
tea.
his whole budget on food and drink in the first 50 meters.
Bring the tea, I don't know.
Like us Brits, they go crazy for tea over in Pakistan, with the average person consuming 3 cups per day. Very lovely.
A little bit of tea. I mean, it's
I don't even
25
drink
degrees,
tea.
It's boiling, but...
Everyone
like
was
it.
so interested in what we were doing and so excited to recommend their favorite things for us to do. It was actually fascinating to talk to people from such a different walk of life.
The attention is coming from the McDonald's cap. Have you noticed that?
Lelo. So he doesn't want you to pay for the tea.
Oh, really?
That's on him.
What?
On the house.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what people usually do here. They
Mad.
don't charge you. Even for food at times they don't charge you.
Just give us a tea for free, man. Wow. Thank you.
With our free tea finished, we headed to a
Bro,
shop which was owned by
never
one of my
mind, he
guide's
ain't gonna
close
spend all his
friends,
money.
and quickly found ourselves in a different kind of negotiation.
So I need London nationality.
Oh, he wants to sell shoes in London.
हम और तुम business करेगा.
Oh, you want to partner with him?
50-50 straight down the middle.
Yeah.
I think I see you in this. I really do.
So, sadly, with our limited budget, we could not afford any new trainers, but at least I had a new LinkedIn connection.
Not good, not amazing, just decent. The decent cycles.
So at this point in our journey, we had to get back to the car, but in the interest of saving our budget, we opted to take the bus instead of a tuk-tuk.
So they literally
We're trying to
spent
find a
half
bus
of
to the
it.
place we need to go.
We're 6 minutes in out of 21. They spent half of it, and all he's had is some crisps, a McDonald's hat, some socks, and a drink.
But the buses don't actually say where they're going. You just gotta kind of wing it. Car park there, mate. Alright, I think we're going on.
The bus here only costs us 10 rupees, which is about 2 pence, compared to the £1.65 you'll pay in London. Health and safety, on the other hand.
Nah, you don't get this in the UK.
Our bus ride was certainly getting us from A to B in a cost-efficient manner, but the communal nature of the ride came with some downsides.
That looks so stressful.
And with our destination in sight, it was time to hop off the bus into oncoming traffic.
Oh boy, life on the line.
Well, that near-death experience must have altered my brain chemistry in some way, because I did something I don't do very often. I decided to buy some fruit.
Do I just eat it, just go for it? I never eat
2p.
strawberries.
How many strawberries does he get for 2p? And an apple. Oh.
The abnormal amount of vitamins in my body fueled my journey towards a local second-hand market.
They sell the most random stuff. Copy a Guitar Hero for PS3. Interested?
Jeez, new camera.
Massage gone over there.
I can think of a couple of things that could be used for. Nah, hamstrings. And my ass. Come here, let me show you my market. You interested in my wares? Old men's shaver, used, obviously. Ah, it's just a bit of merch, that. From Finding Dory.
What
It's not
even is
quite
this?
On brand. We've got it all here. We really do.
Now it's time for us to squeeze some lunch in within our budget, and there was only one dish on my mind: biryani.
So the biryani that we have right here is like chicken, potato, and rice.
Believe it or not,
How much?
the biryani and the drink only set us back by 25 pence.
That's lunch, dusted.
25? That's expensive
I
for
have this
there.
a lot back home.
Considering what he
That
spent
makes it-
before.
He is full Pakistani. I am half Pakistani.
I can't lie, this biryani was actually really nice. Really spicy, but really nice. So we got to know Oz a bit more, and it had me reflecting on how different our lives really are.
Yeah, it is a hard adjustment here. It's a culture shock. People
Jack,
are
sing with
just
the prime.
everywhere. Cars are everywhere. I don't even know if this is a road, but people are driving on it. How's he got his license then? But they
I
just
actually
drive
don't know
around
if he
and
is.
they don't
I assume
actually
he
care.
is.
They just don't care.
Based on
Nobody's
the fact that
even
he
angry.
said it.
If this was in England, I swear to God, someone's lamping him in the face. Off we go, baby.
Wally, thank you for the 4
Back in
months.
tuk-tuk. I feel like I've spent
For
loads
free.
of money, but I also haven't.
So in 2023, I've decided to be more consistent with the gym. So Oz enlisted the help of a friend to scout out a local spot.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh my God, please. No! Oh, I'm trying to take my sock off.
It's 6. I can
The
see it
immersion
already.
really
KSI
went there. I
versus
was getting
Theo
hyped.
Baker.
I was like, oh my
Taking
God,
it back
Chip's
to
gonna
its
fight.
roots where it all began. Theo Baker. Knockout! And he's knocked him out. Clean
Why is he
sweep
getting
to-
free things? Just because
No, don't wanna break
they're
the back,
interested in what he's
honestly.
doing.
Yeah, I probably burst that.
And after all that rigorous exercising, I deserved some pampering. And so we set off in the hopes to find the world-renowned street masseuse.
Red Bull mechanics never sleep.
Wait, so he didn't actually go to the gym?
That tap, that gives it exactly what it needs. That's an extra 10 brake horsepower, that tap.
And as we waited for the masseuse, this man drove by who claimed to be Pakistani's national team goalkeeper.
You gotta
back
test
in
it
the
out,
day. Now, I'm
please,
not too
please.
sure of his credentials here, but you know, we'll go with it.
Just a little street massage for you, boy. Get them nuts out.
And whilst the lovely man went to town on me, I noticed he was donning a Manchester United hat.
Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it, mate? Rashford's on fire. Progressive football overlapping fullbacks. Oh, finna give me bricks.
I really want that now.
Massage was amazing, but the guy didn't want to take
I
our
want
money.
that
But we
massage.
gave him a tip anyway, but that doesn't count towards our budget.
With
You
my
did it for
body
free?
now certified.
Bro, he's got bear for free, you know? He's getting free stuff because he is a guest and some people don't want to charge him for that. This is mad.
Reliably loose, we were invited to play a street game by the locals known as Carom. Imagine a combination of
I've
pool
seen this. I've
and
seen
air
this on
hockey.
TikTok.
Nice, nice. All right. It's quite hard, you know. Whoa. Not for him.
And
Dude,
that's
they're
it.
like
What?
ripping us apart. God. Got it.
Yes.
Of course, I was never going to be able to compete with the locals.
Oh yeah.
Ah, damn, we just got smoked.
And with yet another L under my belt, I
You don't
left
have
the
Caram in
table.
UK?
Now it
No.
was time for us to head to the beach to see what activities it had in store for us.
Snake.
Now, I've always wanted to see a snake charmer, but unfortunately, he didn't have the flute they usually use to make the snakes dance. But it turns out this fella didn't need one.
Look at the size of this thing. It's hissing
Bro,
and
that's
everything, man. Are
terrifying.
they friends, the snakes?
They're from different areas.
Oh, they're not
They're
even
not
boys.
related. They're not related. That's a pet.
He
so
put two
it's not
ops
gonna
in the
go
same
away.
thing.
सर्दी से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Is it trying to bite him?
ये गड्ढा इनका पेट सफेद है.
So it does have poison,
Yep.
and it does bite him at times. So he keeps that. What do you call it? The thing.
The
that
antidote.
Anti-venom, exactly.
Yeah, you have to
anti-venom.
use the anti-venom.
Yeah.
Casually.
This poisonous performance cost us only
Bro,
25
how
rupees.
is it-
And in the interest of
How is he casually just like, yeah, you know, it sometimes bites me and it is poisonous, but you know, they're a scam most of the time. It doesn't matter. Bro's just
not
chilling
having
with
to use some
two.
of our friends'
two
anti-venom,
snakes.
we continued towards the sea.
This is sand. This isn't sand, is it? I think I'm about to go on a camel ride. I don't know how I feel about
bet he gets this for free.
actually. Camels are massive. They got the humps. Fuck. Wish me luck. Whoa. Whoa. Oh,
I reckon he gets this for free.
This high. You're a good boy. My mate. His name's Jeffrey. Like Jeffrey Dahmer. Morning, love. You all right?
After dismounting my new friend Jeffrey, I caught up with some of the locals I had
Free!
befriended on my ride, who insisted I tried balloon shooting.
Oh. No, you see, it was practice.
I
How's he
took
missing
to it
from
like a
3
duck
yards?
to water. Although yes, some disagreed with my methods.
Free again!
Listen, the rules are different here, my friend.
Now, at this point, it was time for Oz to pray, so we left the beach to look for a local mosque, but not before capturing this majestic moment.
They're racing, they're racing. Oh, he's dusted him. Wow. Horse racing on a beach in Karachi.
Life different.
No, they just came out of nowhere. Not faster than me, that's for sure. You know I can outrun that horse. I'm like the British Usain Bolt.
Whilst our guide Oz took a moment to pray,
I don't think I've ever seen Chip run. Like, full stop. I don't think I've ever seen him move faster than 3 miles an hour. Maybe 5 miles an hour. I'm trying to think if I've even seen him jog.
and reflected about all the day had brought.
So we're coming to the end of day 1 right now, and we have done so much for so little. Our tour guide Oz is
He's so fast you can't even see him. True.
And then, well, then I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so we just spotted these boys playing cricket. Gonna see what's going on, mate. You know, maybe we can even join it. I'm actually quite a bit of a specialist in cricket. Did you know that?
Absolutely not.
This is serious. This is a fast-paced game.
Don't fancy getting involved then?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't come to this country to show them up at their own sport. This arm?
Surely
Like the
Simon
Canon
knows
coach,
cricket.
Assistant
I'm
coach,
sick.
playing great, lads. Good.
Best
good,
player in the world.
Good ball throwing abilities. Oh!
I couldn't even follow that one.
You know why? Because I taught him that. I only teach him 6s, mate. That's a 10, and I taught him that. It's a 10. That's caught. That's caught. Nah, you must be watching a different game, mate.
Cricket is like the biggest sport in Pakistan, you know. They absolutely love
Man
it
said
there.
that
So
was
when
a
the
10.
lads asked me to play, I won't lie, I was feeling the pressure.
Oh,
Like
God.
this. Show me, show me, show me. Yeah, I'm not hitting this ball one time here. Oh! 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 Okay, boys, one more. Well, look, so
Yeah,
heritage,
that
isn't
was
it?
bad.
You could really see the
Everyone seems so
Pakistani
nice.
there came
Yeah,
out.
everyone
So
seems so
I
nice
said
here.
goodbye to my new friends, but to be honest, something told me I wasn't going to be getting the call up again.
So, be honest.
It really
out
makes
of
me think, like, how sad everyone in London is because he is a white tourist. I mean, like, in London, right? That ain't happening.
10, what's my technique?
8. Let's give you an 8. Yeah.
Wow! It was a child's bowl, but that's not what matters.
With the sun setting
London,
over
just bad
beautiful
vibes.
Karachi, it was time to head back
Might agree with that,
downtown
you know.
for some dinner.
This guy's literally
it maybe?
hanging out of the boot of the car in front of us. It's a Volkswagen Beetle and he's just sat in the boot. It's a human suitcase. He's nodding at me. We got the nod.
Damn it, Chip! You know what? I got to support him, you know. I'm not signed in, that's the issue. Unskippable ads, you know. All right.
Needs for a little late night barbecue. Apparently very cheap.
At night time, this road turns into a vibrant food market with
Oh,
thousands flocking.
you know
to
what? I'm actually
feast.
bare hungry now.
Roasted. So insensitive to chickens. Dinner has been served.
That looked like
Gone
poo.
for the sea kebabs. Set me
A lot of
back
kebabs
barely,
look like
Now, our
poo.
£1 budget may finally be spent, but our biggest purchase was still yet to come. However, for now, the night was still young.
What's it they say? Salute?
This one's more spicy, right?
A little bit. It's a little bit spicy.
With dinner done, we saw
It's
out
literally like
more
a log.
entertainment under the lights of the famous Burn Street and bumped into this nightmare fuel.
Okay, that is terrifying.
Welcome to Bounce Road, Pakistan, Karachi. I am Jamal Shah.
He's a clown and he's a bird.
How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you from?
London. Ah!
What just happened?
Come guys, come on.
I was roped into multiple illicit schemes by the trickster, such as turning a boy's brains into liquid and making counterfeit banknotes.
Which country currency is this? This is London.
That in
Yeah,
London.
of course, definitely.
And after narrowly avoiding losing my precious hat, it was time to move on. And as we walked on in search of further entertainment, tragedy struck.
Have I just took off the bottom of your shoe?
Oh, no.
Out of budget and functional shoes, we headed back to the hotel.
Nah, Chip, you got to buy him a new shoe. You got to buy him a new shoe out of your own budget.
Where an exciting proposition was presented.
Oh, here we go. He said he was buying a donkey, right?
I barely slept a wink that night, thinking about the saga we were about to embark on. It was time to see a man about a donkey.
What is he going to do with a donkey?
And his family.
That's a race cart. That's the one they use in the races.
We began by viewing the
sick.
best on the market. Now, this was the Rolls Royce of donkeys, the equestrian Messi.
Yeah, that
And
looks
during the viewing, we met
got some
another
serious
friend of
horsepower.
ours who was an expert in this field.
Yeah, that's a fine looking donkey right there.
Hey, that ain't enjoying
Say
it.
my name. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hearing murmurs, whispers of donkey selling. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, or how we're gonna get it on the plane, but we could potentially buy a
The
donkey.
donkey low-key looks like you. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you.
Big purchase, it was crucial we try before we buy.
You got some speed on him. You're going faster than you drive.
Oh, we're in the middle of traffic now.
And although this mature beast was a thing of beauty, our expert insisted we could find a younger, more promising talent out there.
Donkey
The
fuel.
next vendor we visited was low on stock, with only the one donkey left, and this old mare wouldn't do. So the search continued.
It's me. Go. Give it a minute, you'll get it.
This was it. We pulled into a serious compound, of which I can only draw comparisons to the likes of Ajax and Dortmund, full of young, promising talent.
I know my donkeys, and they're good-looking donkeys.
Why is he looking at donkeys?
It's because he always finishes first.
There's a black one outside that we're gonna see if we can buy.
They're saying this one might be the one for me. We're about to enter negotiations. Our friends here have just offered us some tea. A serious donkey like this isn't going to go for cheap. But my name is Chippo Crime, so I'll get them down.
How much do you reckon? If you don't know, have a guess. How much do you reckon he pays for the donkey? I reckon 200 rupees or pounds? 100 pounds? I reckon 400 rupees was £1. I reckon 2,000. I'm saying 2,000 rupees, £5.
We have amassed quite a crowd here. Initial negotiations.
That's my guess.
before us
You're
to a
way
price
off?
of
Oh, no.
9,000 Pakistani rupees. They're calling this the deal of the century, Jeff. It's going.
Did he just say 90,000? I was well off. 90,000, and that was 400 to 1. Oh, God, I don't know. What is that? 900. That's what, £250? £241 or something like that?
Going down to the wire, this. Getting deals done, there's always an element of stress to it, really.
It's got to be between
but it's something
230
I'm
and
prepared for.
240.
Don't crack under pressure. We'll get this deal over the line, right, fellas? That's a yes. The donkey's doing the medical test right now.
The medical process was indeed a rigorous one, and after what seemed like hours of deliberation between the owner and our expert, we finally had ourselves a deal.
Deal's
How
over
much?
the line. 60,000.
Pakistani rupees or 180 British pounds.
Mad.
An absolute steal. With the deal over the line, we were officially the
What's he gonna
proud
do with
owners
it?
of this donkey, and it was time to take the new man for a spin.
But it needs a name, and I got just a name for you, fella. This donkey will be called Harry Lewis. And despite the uncanny resemblance, this donkey does in fact not have autism.
What was the need? What was the need, man? Oh,
At least
Chip.
I don't think. He's gonna kick him. Come on, boy. Another day, another donkey. Come on, Lewis. Keep it moving. How do I stop him?
With my trusty steed by my side, I started to wonder how, I was gonna actually get him home. And then I remembered that Oz had told us about his friend, whose donkey had recently passed away from old age.
So Oz told us you are in need of a donkey, my friend, so for you. Please, take him.
It was time to celebrate with everyone that helped with the deal of the century.
Aw.
And what better way than a good old brew?
He's a big fan of Mia Khalifa, he says.
Our bodies brimming with aromatic beverage, we decided to treat our guide to a lovely meal. But of course, we couldn't go dressed as we were. Oz took us to purchase some traditional Pakistani clothing known as shalwar kameez.
You know what? I really
That was
think
did that not look like a mad shopping centre? Was it a mad shopping centre, or was I bugging?
this is the one for me.
It did,
And it
right?
was a nice opportunity to talk on more of a personal level with Oz. And of course, the man left us with some nuggets of wisdom.
Ooh.
Used to dream of a lot of things,
That
but
place looks
eventually
nice.
learned that every material dream is just something that's temporary. I want to do something for the people,
Deep.
primarily for Pakistani people. people living in the north, so I would love to go and volunteer as a teacher.
I've got faith in your plan. It will work. I'm manifesting it for you.
I learned so much with you guys, man.
It was full stomachs and full hearts all around as we capped off our evening. We exchanged goodbyes to our new friend, and he drove off into the sunset. You know, filming this video, it really was an eye-opening experience for me. Now, on the surface, there was a stark contrast between our day-to-day lives, whether that be in the traffic, the food, or even the wiring. But looking past that, it was clear to see that we're not so different after all.
Oh, you know what? The only thing I wish this video had, right, at the end was I wish he had said something like, even if he had given him like £100 or £1,000 or something like that, and then said, we'll start a fundraiser so he can, you know, he can have enough money that he can go teach for free. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like the standard thing at the end. That would have been, I feel like that would have been like a really wholesome ending. Still wholesome, still very wholesome. But yeah, very sick video. I feel like I learned a lot. I don't know what the right word I'm trying to figure out. I feel more knowledgeable watching it.